in Kingston and St. Andrew alone, 66.9% out of 100,000, that's approximately 66,900 women, are diagnosed with breast cancer each year. According to the Global Cancer Observatory, 1,208 women were diagnosed with breast cancer in 2020, of which 637 lost the fight with the disease. The annual mammogram examinations, which by themselves, if done by themselves or with a professional, and that is a nurse, a doctor, or your significant other, is one means of testing it. And it would be good if you are in the age range 40 years and over. By then, who knows their breast better, have a better chance of catching the disease in an early stage. So you know your breast, ladies and gentlemen. And I say ladies and gentlemen deliberately, you know your breast examination, and you should do it once every month. Now, before we get going, there'll be the drawing of the breast cancer awareness raffle for staff, and this will be done after the cook-off. So don't run away after we have sampled what they would have prepared for us, ladies and gentlemen. Don't run away at all, at all, at all. At this time, I'll be introducing the teams. There are 4 teams, and I'll be introducing the teams, and what I'd like the gentlemen to do, when I call your names and the teams you represent, I just ask that you come forward and you just select a station. Doesn't matter at this point in time. So team 1, the Pink Panthers Iron Chef. That team is headed by John Paul Watson. Let's hear it for the teams, ladies and gentlemen. John Paul Watson, Marlon Mahon, Ricardo Josephs, and Akil Bogle. Just take a station, any station. The second team, the Street Gourmet, will be headed by Andre Reed. Andre Reed, come forward. Andre, is Andre here today? Stage fright, I figured as much. Paul Bailey, come forward, Paul. I saw Paul somewhere. Paul. Andre Molyneux. Okay. And Marlon Johnson. You can just come take a station, any station. Now I realize we have 2 sets of Pink Panthers here today. We have the Pink Panthers Iron Chef, and now we're going to have the Pink Panthers Tantalizing Tasters. So we have Zaire Robinson, Vanda Palmer, David Whittingham, and my cousin Jason Anderson. And last but not least, we have the Ministry of Labor and Social Security Top Chef. Now that team is headed by Shane Palmer, Rowan Reese, Michelle Lawrence, and Swain Sewell. Kenardo Phillips is here instead of Michelle Lawrence. Help me welcome the teams, ladies and gentlemen. Now it makes absolutely no sense these gentlemen come out here to demonstrate their culinary skills. And there isn't any group or anyone to say what they would have done, that it is delectably delicious. Our permanent secretary is now joining us. So I'm going to introduce to you now the judges who will be making that final decision as to whether or not the judges will make the final decision whether or not what the groups would have prepared is worthy to be consumed. Now, not necessarily in this order being the chief judge, but the first person I have on the list of judges is our own permanent secretary, Mrs. Colette Roberts Risden. Let's hear it for the PS. No new face to the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. He was here for quite a while. And he decided to take a sojourn or a short step up the road from us. So we have Denzel Thorpe, who is the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports. Denzel. Now the person I think we have to look out for mostly in this situation, because as I said, there's one person on the team, you know. If that person say it not tastes good, then it not tastes good. None other than Lorraine Clunis, who heads. Give it up for Lorraine Clunis, ladies and gentlemen. Lorraine is also a member of the Cancer Society. I had to put that in there. And last but not least, another lady who, when they come to our food, she know our food, she love our food, because I've seen her down the food. Our own Chief Technical Director, Audrey Dare Williams. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. And I can just hear the rapturous applause coming from those in YouTube land, the virtual land. Now, before we get going, I'm going to ask one member of each team to come forward. And what you'll be doing, you'll be selecting a number, and that number is significant to a box on my left. So I need one representative from each team. One representative from each team, please. Green light shows that it's active. Is there a team leader? One representative from each team.
Okay.
So what you will do now, gentlemen, you're going to select a slip from my hand, and it has a number on it. That number is also on a box over there. So it means that when you go to that box, that is what you'll be using, your ingredients. It's not by chance, Mr. Palmer, that was left for you. So just go to the box, pick up the box, and that will have your ingredients. Swain's box is very light. Vanda needs help to carry his. What's happening here? Now, gentlemen, listen, don't open the box as yet. Don't open the box as yet. We are going to give you no longer than 2 minutes to examine the contents of your mystery box. And then you are going to turn around and decide on how you're going to do it. So we're going to give you 2 minutes starting now. 2 minutes. So open the box, gentlemen. Open the box and examine the contents. Yes, they are looking at what it is they have there. So far I've seen a little of that. Wow. Marlon, that is for the purpose of the preparation of the meal, not for anything else. Yes. And the chief judge. I see Mrs. Kuhn is also examining the contents. She wants to ensure that what they have will be things that they can actually prepare. Because remember, at the end of the day, the judges are the ones who are not the foods. Yes, judges, you can come across. I like the idea of that. Examine the boxes, because at the end of the day, you're the ones that will be doing the tasting. So you need to ensure that what you're tasting is what was actually prepared. Or what was in the box.
Fish. Oh, okay. So you have fish. Interesting. Oh, some more things over here. String bean.
I see.
Okay.
I see Denzel scrutinizing the contents carefully. Denzel Thorpe is scrutinizing the contents.
I don't understand that box.
Carefully.
That box didn't have any.
Mrs. Clunis has also gone across and she's now examining what is there as well.
That's in the pantry, my dear. That's in
But
the
Nas,
pantry.
Nas.
That's in the pantry. The oil and everything else that you're going to need.
So you have all examined the contents, gentlemen.
Their box looks
So here are the rules of the
No.
here are the rules of the program now, the rules of engagement. Now each team is expected to use everything provided in the box, with the exception, of course, of the packaging and the box itself. But you use everything that's inside of the box. If everything is not utilized in the box, you'll be marked down. Each team is allowed 1 minute. Now listen to this. Each team is allowed 1 minute to pick anything additional that they want to use, and they can take that from the pantry. And that should, if that should enhance your meals. So you have 1 minute to do that. The third thing I want you to note is that each team is allowed 1 phone call to contact anybody of their choice, but that call should last no more than 20 seconds.
Can I see your box? Interesting.
If needs be,
Interesting.
if needs be, we will not extend that time. But I want you to note one thing, you know. No call can be made to Claude Yuan or Pauline Brown. Remember, whatever you have in the box is what you're going to use. But if there's additional things that you think you would want, we can go by the pantry. And the pantry is right over here. You come and take it up, and that will help to enhance your meal. But remember also that call cannot be made to Claude McEwan or Pauline Brown. And those of you at North Street who know those two persons are will understand why. Each team will have 1 hour to prepare and present 4 dishes. 4 dishes, gentlemen. So you have to do 4 dishes.
They have a pantry up there, you know.
The meat, 4 dishes, based on what you have there. 4 dishes. And this will be for the judges' tasting. The other thing I want you to note is that taste, creativity, and presentation are foundations of what you'll be marked on. Gentlemen, taste, creativity, and presentation are the foundations on which you'll be marked. If time runs out and you're not finished, you'll also be marked down. So gentlemen, we are ready to start. As a matter of fact, your hour started 1 minute ago. So you have until 3:30 to prepare that meal.
I don't think they did it like that because
I said the MLSS Top Chef team.
well, the first team.
Miss
looks
Pauline,
like
is that any
they're
secret
actively
ingredient you're
trying to
handing out
figure
there?
out a menu.
Miss Harrison, can you please just check what Miss Pauline gave you a while ago? Did she ask you to give it to anybody? Oh, just asking. Pauline Brown is not a normal person in this regard, you know. Pauline likes to see the food presented in a special way. So, gentlemen, your hour started 2 minutes ago.
Gesticulate.
Remember what we said in terms of the rules of engagement? You prepare, 1 hour to prepare, and there must be 4 meals of your choice. I think you have chicken and fish today. So, gentlemen, good luck.
Oh man, they can do it in an hour. Steamed fish don't take no time. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the fish is the easiest than the chicken. Faster than fish?
I said there's still some consultation taking place between the teams. Remember, gentlemen, your hour started 3 minutes ago. So I said, Swain Samuels throwing out some vinegar. I don't know why I'm thinking of vinegar.
Well, let us see what they will
Swain, you know what vinegar is used for?
Some chicken breast, maybe.
Remember, gentlemen, that you have 1 hour to prepare the meal. It started at 2:30. It started at 2:30. And I also want to remind you that you are to prepare 4 different dishes. 4 different dishes. 4 servings, sorry. 4 servings of the, so you get away today. So it's actually 4 servings you have to prepare because you have 4 judges. 4 servings, 4 servings. My apologies, 4 servings.
I think
so you have chicken and fish.
Training in food. Yes, it doesn't look.
I see the judge is looking with interest at what is happening. We have our photographer on spot. We have the viewing audience here at North Street. And we have those joining us virtually.
Is that Mr. Anderson? Is that Jason by the stove? Who is that? Oh, well, Jason definitely can boil water, though.
I see some action happening here.
Well, team 1 look like...
The legal luminary has struck. He has diced some carrots.
They look organized.
I see Marlon dicing carrots as well.
And team 2.
That's a correct term, Madam Clunas.
But I'm not sure what 3's doing.
Team 3,
Still trying.
we need to know the names. We probably need to have the names so we can remember.
Okay.
Street Gourmet, have you started yet? Oh, you're starting. Oh.
Pink Panthers, tantalizers, tantalizing tasters. And those are the Pink Panthers Iron Chef. So we have Iron Chef, tantalizing tasters, gourmet, and the Master Chef. So they're working, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 1 hour, which ends at
Should be
3:30.
3:30, yeah.
Yes, man, it's 3:30. We're going to end. Remember, gentlemen, there must be enough for the judges, for all 4 judges. So you can't give 3 and not the other. You'll be marked down.
That's a team with Marlon.
Taste, creativity, and presentation is going to be critical. You must use everything that you'd have had in the box.
Turn off my mic.
Come on, no.
Again, you want to make note of the sponsors, those who would have made special donations towards our cause. Grace Kennedy Limited, Carl's Manufacturing, and Seprod, who generously donated most of what these celebrity chefs will be using. I see Mr. Thorpe and Mrs. Clooney examine what is happening there. I know for sure there isn't any coaching taking place.
It's too early for me to start looking. Yeah.
I agree. Let us... Denzel, let me come and look with you what's going on. So the teams are numbered what? 1, 2, 3, 4, or from left to right?
You know, look at them and wash your food.
I can't play music on the screen, that's gonna block. If I play it on the live stream, it can give them a copyright strike.
I think the anxiety of the judges is not only based on what they are preparing, but they just want to ensure that what they are doing.
Mr. MC, Swain already declared himself the winner.
That is
but
one.
I noticed that he's the biggest spectator on this team.
You know.
No, I don't understand what is
No idea what the menu is?
If it's a one thing that we have learned, till if it's not.
Let us see what is happening.
I say, Canada show them a thing or two there.
You have an idea.
And Rowan is also doing something there. That is wonderful. So at least something is happening there. Declaration of being victorious is not dependent on what they say, but what they present. So they can continue to say things like that.
Team 1?
I noticed that Swain only have on one glove, you know. So him don't even know if he put on the 2 gloves.
There you go. Swain.
Can I ever find that other glove?
Marlon, you're balling at the knife shop? All right, Vando. You like you know practice last night, man.
By the time the 1 hour up, none of the food now cook. They don't look like they're ready for start.
Let's turn it.
Who nervous?
I suppose I should have put a little more.
The judge is nervous?
Okay, it's on now. All right, thank you. Have you decided what is it that you're preparing? What's the meal? What's it compliment?
But Mrs. Dear Williams, Swain is asking now for a knife.
He's not asking
He's
for a knife.
He's asking for a knife.
He just figured out why he was in there?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But I understand that there were 4 knives given out, so I don't know what Swain would have done with his.
So somebody get Swain a knife and show him how to use it
you're
too.
going to use the coconut milk as part of the steamed fish?
I say Kenada Phillips doing a thing there, man. Look like he knows what he's about.
What is the wine going to do?
Marlon Johnson doing a thing as well.
Okay.
Wonderful, man. We see what is happening here. How is my cousin Jason doing?
So Vando.
My boy water.
Oh, Jason peeling potatoes.
Oh, Jason.
Here.
Oh, I tell you, man.
Oh, my gosh.
When you have a wife that can teach you these things.
What's your meal? What are you preparing?
My name is Jason cut himself, you know.
Mr. Molyneux, how are you, sir?
Regular chicken breast. Okay.
You doing good?
So what you're going to use as your stuffing? And the okra. Okay. What are you going to use with it? Do your wine. What are you going to use the wine for? Make a decision. All right, boss man. Thank you. Sorry.
Mr. Anderson, I was asking for Minister Main. Because last year he was a Pink Panther. Why isn't he cooking?
I think the difference this year is that they are cooking this year.
It's a confidential conference.
I think that is the big difference this year. They are cooking this year.
Oh, so
and I think Minister May, no. I think
Minister May knows his limitations.
He knows his limitation and with somebody, yes.
So what them did do last year?
But all teams seem to be doing well.
Oh.
The fires are burning.
Okay, okay.
Water is boiling.
Interesting. Very creative.
Ingredients is being placed in the pots. I understand because
Thank you.
of his experience in this thing, Jason is to start the water early. Because that he can do well. Boil water. So Mr. Bailey, you're slicing okra over there now. Okay, wonderful. What I said, the chief chef there, Marlon Johnson, decided to slice some things as well. So we're doing well. Remember, gentlemen, that everything that was in the box is to be used. And the additional stuff that you took from the pantry should also be used. And when I say used, I mean used in the preparation of the meal, not to be consumed after. The presentation chief. Now you chefs, you need to understand something, and I said it to you earlier, and Lorraine Clunis has reminded, presentation is critical. So it's not about just tasting the food, but how it's presented makes a big difference. I think the scoring, if I'm not mistaken, the maximum score you can obtain is 30. So for creativity, preparation, and taste. And these judges, based on my experience, they mark hard.
Mr. Anderson, I did ask before, you know, if the ambulance was on standby.
I think we made arrangement with, there were special arrangements with, Miss Reed. Miss Reed, we had special arrangement in terms of an ambulance and all of that
St.
to
John.
assist the cause.
St. John.
St. John's ambulance, I understand, is here, so don't worry about it, people. We are good to go.
At least we're smelling something
Smell,
now.
yes, the smell is
Start
smell.
smelling
Pauline
something
Brown.
There's
now.
an aroma coming across.
Miss
there.
Brown? You're okay? Okay. Well, Akil is not in this group here, so.
Miss Brown, not supposed to be in that area.
She does assisting with additional utensils that were required. That's why I'm monitoring her and I'm monitoring Pauline very closely.
Oh dear.
Regrettably, the audience, while we appreciate you being here, unfortunately there wouldn't be enough to go around. So after the judges have done their bit, whatever is left goes straight to the moderator, which is me. So you won't be able to get anything at all today. So we have done 17 minutes. 17 minutes. I understand that the fragrance of what is being prepared is now up in the air. So that is good. So we are getting there. We are getting there. Remember the option you have, you know. There's an option that was presented earlier on. In terms of the rules that were presented here earlier on, there were 6 listed, but one of which is that you can call a friend. And we've made exceptions to 2 persons, Claude and Pauline. But outside of that, if you need assistance, You can call a friend. Just indicate to me and I will allow it.
Well, see there? Gone again. Yes. Yes. Me hear it, but there's nothing there. Why is it going now? Yeah. Really? Change the batteries, please.
Based on what is happening, ladies and gentlemen, you will notice that not only one photographer, but we have also invited the international press to be here.
Oh dear.
Yes, the fragrance is up in the air now. The fragrance is up in the air.
It's an aroma. It's an aroma, not fragrance.
See people when you don't know what thing. It's called aroma, people.
It's aroma.
So it's the aroma, it's up in the air, not the fragrance. Oh, fragrance has to do with cologne and perfume.
Yes, and perfumes.
All I do is eat and I don't prepare.
You have the numbers, sir? The last, this one is 4.
What they're getting there, remember the option that's available to you. You can call a friend.
Yeah. And the other one is 2. Okay, good. MC.
You know that in terms of the preparations and the persons who are preparing meals today, when I look at the group and I see Akil on it, and I know where Akil comes from in terms of his family background, I realize why he wants to be a part of it. Because Pauline would have trained him well.
Mr. Anderson, I have a question though. Sorry. I seem to be sweating more than them. They're not working. Them working yet?
No man, they're working man. They're working. They're working pretty hard.
Working hard?
They're working hard.
All right.
It might not be smart, but they're working hard.
All right. You actually blanched this. What, you put this in oil already? So it was blanched, or you just put it in what? Yeah, but it has a funny color now. What? Why?
I see that the Pink Panther's Iron Chef that they have basically used up all their ingredients. Everything seems to be.
Eat with their eyes. Always remember that.
That's why we're calling it.
They seem to be ready to put on the final touches.
Okay, sir.
I hear our chief judge is reminding them that the eyes play a pretty important role in what they prepare.
What goes to the mouth. Thing is tantalizing my taste buds. Something is. My senses are active.
Swain is still giving instructions. That's wonderful. Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, a question. Have you called a friend? Well, you're not supposed to be using the telephone. Yeah, but you need to ask us permission to call a friend. Yes, you're supposed to. Yes, sir, it said so. So you know you're going to be marked down for that. Yes, sir, it was said. So judges, you would have used up more than a minute. So he has called a friend, so Is there somebody who wants to call a friend? Call an advisor.
Oh dear.
Call a spiritual counselor.
As long as you don't call Kevin Smith.
We're not dealing with anything excellent today.
No.
So, is there anybody else who needs to call a friend? One team would have already.
They are far advanced. And the smell is really good. God, Jesus. Blood pressure. The blood pressure. Over there.
But things are happening,
Yes.
things are happening. You did not get any salt, Marlon? Oh, the salt is okay, okay. The salt goes, so you need some salt now. Okay, where's the Roman salt,
Oh,
gentlemen?
dear.
The last group with the salt. We don't want it. The last group with the salt. The last group with the salt. Oh, thank you for that, Swain. Who's a Swain now serving a purpose in that group? All right, coach. Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, you're given 1 minute and you're gone about 7 already. So you know, so for each minute that you're on the call, you're marked down even further. So I think if I were you, I would just hang it up now. Just tell them thanks. Thanks for the information and we're going to move on now. If I were you.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
the one that is not cooking. I must say some of them smell really
Real
good.
nice. Yes, man. Yes.
Smelling
Yes.
some interesting.
Yes. Yes.
So we're saying the fragrance turn up.
No,
or the
that's-
aroma.
yeah.
The aroma turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Wow. I see plate coming out already.
Them bad, man. Them bad. Them bad. Them bad.
We still have the plates coming out, so
Remember,
you know the rule.
remember the food must be cooked before it's on the plate, right? Isn't that the rule?
Yes, the food
Oh,
must be
okay.
cooked. Unless, because there's fish, I don't know if it's sushi, I don't know. That's also a possibility.
It is quite possible.
I see Mrs. Cole agreeing.
I agree with you. I
There you
agree
go.
with you.
But we don't want a sushi to the people, sorry.
Yeah, but that's not you to decide. It's the chefs to decide.
But things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. May I just ask a member of the audience just to give me their feedback on what is happening today? Miss G, just give me a feedback on what you see happening here today. The fact that the Ministry of Labour and Social Security has decided to put on this cook-off for men. What do you think is happening?
Cameraman.
Oh dear. It's porching.
Swain,
It's porching. Porching. You're porching on the people's kitchen.
Lost your way,
so
Marlon.
we're just getting
You
feedback
know-
here from a member of the
you-
audience as to what is happening here today. Her opinion. Miss Grant, tell us what you think is happening today.
Well, first off, I must commend the Ministry of Labour and Social Security for this initiative. It's really an exciting feeling to have our men support us in this way for breast cancer awareness. So far, things are smelling pretty good.
That is even started.
And I see some amount of organization in each kitchen, and I look forward to
Time done.
who will
Time
win
done.
today. But overall, we are so happy to support our men as they try to support us.
Thank you for the comments there. Now, you know, earlier on a comment was made from two persons. And it suggested that what the men are doing today will also allow them to impress the ladies. So Marlon Johnson, for instance, said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But they are trying to impress the ladies today. The unfortunate thing though, Miss G, is that the persons that they are going to impress will be the judges. So what I suggest that you do is take the advice of the judges, and based on their response, for that man that you think you can always go to for. Just a thought. I hear you. Appreciate it. They're trying. Thank you for that. The legal luminaries are here as well. They are supporting the colleague. I don't know if they gave him any instructions, but I hear, go John Paul, go John Paul. So things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to take out the plates, I said they are on the verge of actually plating what it is they have presented, or what they are going to present. The cameraman is taking a close view of what is happening here. Van der Palmer seems to have lost something, so he's looking for it. I don't know what it is. But things are happening, ladies and gentlemen.
So hold on, them actually put food on plate already?
So you're searing.
Go look for see if something really goes on.
What will you be searing?
Sanders now which part of the people start shit plate.
Ah,
Oh, what,
okay.
without food
Oh
on?
yes, you said you're using sardine rundown.
Oh,
Is there any cooking going on?
Just a reminder, and I'm gonna change the title a little bit. This celebrity cookout, because all men at the ministry, they are all celebrities. This cook-off is in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as Ms. Grant indicated, the support that we are getting from them speaks volume of their thoughts behind the whole Breast Cancer Month and the theme thereof. So I want you to continue to support the Jamaica Cancer Society in what it does.
Love the smell of garlic.
Where necessary, the necessary examinations that you are supposed to undertake. It is said that the best way to guard against breast cancer is by doing your monthly test, monthly examination. You have self-examination, and you can do those by a professional. And including the list of professionals would be a nurse, a doctor, or your significant other. So, ladies and gentlemen, all we need to do is ensure that we do those examinations, and we will guard against persons being afflicted by breast cancer.
May I look in that?
Don't listen to me, you're cooking.
I'm not sure if it's advice PS giving them over there or no.
I'm just looking.
No, it's not advice.
So,
Just double checking.
no, I'm looking.
Oh, the judges. They are saying they are not seeing the judges online. But we actually have judges, yes man. So we're going to show the judges now. We have Audrey Dare Williams seated right there. And she's...
And reminding that half an hour has gone, 30 minutes.
30 minutes has actually gone.
Has gone.
In fact, 32 minutes has gone.
Okay.
We have Lorraine Clunis coming up forward here now. So she's the chief judge. And right beside her is the permanent secretary.
Basic.
Right beside Mrs. Clunis is the permanent secretary. And they are sharing thoughts on what they have seen so far. And standing in close proximity to both ladies is Denzel Thorpe,
Basic of what is happening, and they're really getting a go of it. What I'm worried
who is the low
don't look like it.
on the team.
No, not at all.
But things are still happening here at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security North Street
Can happen.
in terms of the Ministry's Pink Panther
very creative.
Cook
And
off.
the aroma is good.
Yes, I'm a little concerned about some meats that some people have gotten too far out.
You know, we turn around and we ask the judges
You see?
to do the tasting.
Well gone.
But outside of the tasting, what you can also do,
Sorry, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, man.
Denzel Thorpe,
Respect.
Mr. Thorpe, may I have a second of your time, please?
A second of the time.
Excuse me. Pepper.
Yes, sir.
You're the low on the panel of judges today. But just what is happening here at this cook-off, what is your opinion?
You can hear
What
me
is that
from
you're
the
what
mic?
is that you're making there? What's that?
I'm gonna need this. But that's something
You should change them nervous. You seem nervous. I must tease him.
We are getting the opinion of a judge. Mrs. Coons, I said that where fish is concerned and the pepper, yes.
Yes.
Yes. It turn up.
And the garlic, the aroma.
The garlic, the aroma,
really
it's
very
working.
good. Very good.
Yes, we
very
are with Denzel Thorpe, who is the sole male judge, and he's going to give us his opinion on what is happening here today, whether or not he thinks that this initiative,
Oh, yes.
whether or not he thinks that we can continue
Yes, sir.
the activity. But just his thought, Denzel, just tell us your thoughts on what is happening here today.
Well, I think it's a wonderful venture for us to be celebrating our women. You know, if I'd known all along that it was a pink Panther cook-off, I would have walked with something pink. Pepto-Bismol.
You know, we can always depend on Denzel for his thoughts.
But I must say that the chefs are very, what's the right word? I can't say them look very knowledgeable, but they are very enthusiastic about what they're doing. You see, personally, in the kitchen, I have the most important role at home in the kitchen. When everybody has eaten, I wash the plates.
There you go.
I really say anything about how they are going about doing what they are doing, but I can definitely speak at the end after tasting.
Thank you for that, sir. And we're going to get to all the judges in it, but for now, we're just observing what is happening. We see some activities happening. Swain is busy on his feet, instructing people what to do or what not to do.
It what? Oh,
Yeah.
it's hard. Yeah, I can see that.
Shane is also offering some advice here. I don't know what, we're not talking cricket here now, so I don't know what type of advice. No, Miss Brown. No, Miss Brown. I see Van der Palmer pretending and he understands what is happening there. He's examining the contents of his frying pan that look like a frying pan, people. Whatever it is. He must fry something over there. Wonderful. John Paul has completed his frying. Wonderful. In the interim, if you need some advice on what to do outside of the telephone call, for those of you who would have actually prepared something already, fried something, stir fry, whatever you do, just give me a piece and I can tell you whether or not it's moving now. And look at inside help can't help when two other people. So just offer me something. Remember that at the end of the presentation, there will actually be a draw for breast cancer with the breast cancer awareness raffle, and this is done specifically for staff. Ms. Reed, that as to how we'll proceed. But until that time, we are going to just sit and wait on the chefs to have completed their work here. They just have about 22 minutes left. As the Casey and George's rivals. But at this point in time, they are working together.
Okay. Okay.
Start waiting on what you doing there?
Point.
What are you doing there?
Got you.
Black Forest chicken.
Black Forest chicken. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always done a Black Forest cake, but we are Black Forest chicken.
Point. Point. Mr. Anderson, the only thing I have to say right now, I see the legal luminary over there reading.
I don't know what the legal luminary. I think he's reading what's on what's on the packaging. I think it's what's on the packaging he's reading. Yes, man. Let me look and see. Exactly what's on the packaging. He wants to know what's in the cracker package.
Is it lawyer?
So the PSR suggested that. I'm not sure. Council, are we going to? Can we suffer in a lawsuit based on what is happening here today? I'm going to get the opinion of the legal department, because this is a critical thing, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't want to know that what is done here. And we have 4 judges, and anyone decides that they are going to take us to court. So
Their own risk.
just repeat that for me.
Put a disclaimer to the judges that they're tasting at their own risk.
And I think that answers the question. So there can be no lawsuits today.
Okay. Salted chicken breast. Okay. Okay.
Today, tomorrow, there can't be any lawsuits today. But I think in fairness, and the permanent secretary mentioned it, because they started, in my opinion, they started at 2:30, but they were given late instructions that we should add on a couple more minutes, so we're going to see how it works out here.
Okay. All right. Talk to me now.
So things are happening. Do we have any samples ready? Remember, I'm here to you.
So you're garnished with vegetables. Okay. So what's the name of that dish?
Sylvester, I'm glad nobody put Mr. Whiteley on a team, because he was just here asking us about if we had tasted anything yet.
There you go. No.
So he don't know how to cook.
Definitely
I'm glad
not.
nobody put him on a team.
It's reduced.
The water, we all know water tastes.
That's just a free advice. You're welcome.
Oh, Mr. Thought made a comment a while ago, but I don't think it's an airplay, so.
This is very pretty.
You know, when because we're having meetings nowadays and we can mute, I think Denzel did the correct thing where that is concerned. But let us see what is happening with the Ministry of Labor and Social Security big team. Where are we, gentlemen?
Careful.
Well, I say rice.
I'm giving you a little free advice.
Look like a rice cook.
I'm giving you a little free advice. It won't cost you anything.
So if there's nothing else to eat, there is rice.
Sweat, so you get the water that you're throwing in there.
We should also have some vegetables. Wonderful.
And let's see what the legal luminary is doing over here. A question. All right, what is this for?
Remember also, the people that
Two types of fish?
this thing is being streamed live. So on the Ministry of Labor and Social Security's YouTube.
Got you. That's good.
comments, you
What's your
can.
starch? What's the starch that you're doing?
Rice and we have fried plantain prepared already.
You can make your
So
comments.
you're going to do a veg medley or just straight string beans? Okay. Okay. Interesting.
I said Chief Judge Lorraine Clooney just made a comment. Big fun she got. The meal did are being prepared. It's interesting. Interesting. So let us. Yes. I said David whipping up something there now. I don't know what that is, but David is whipping up something there now. Whisking away at. Looks like some. It's a batter. Oh, no, it's all right. It's all right. That's fine. That's fine. So in the competition is not with seeing who going to finish before you, you know. Because I can't finish before you and their food don't taste good.
Mr.
So don't worry
Anderson.
about that, man. Don't worry about that. Don't
Mr.
worry about
Anderson.
that at all.
Mr. Anderson, I say Swain, it look like Swain a copy. You take off points for copying.
Yes, man, we take our points on it, but I think what Swain was actually doing was just looking to see if anybody was in advance in terms of preparation. And then based on that, he would decide to see how fast he should whip up his team to go. So we did say we we're going to add on a few more minutes based on the time that you would have started. Wow. So we're going to add on a few more minutes there. Please. But keep those comments coming in. Somebody had mentioned that they didn't see the judges by way of comment. And we corrected that. So all the judges were shown. So we know we do our thing to worry about where that is concerned. And you know, comments, there's the comments live, you know. What is happening here now?
Oh dear.
What is this now? Natasha Nugent. We want to see the action. I'm in the kitchen. So is that so? She want to learn from your people. So you see how far you go? Marlon work with knife. Marlon, I wonder which of the Marlon they're talking about there, so now.
Interesting.
Go team, Top Chef. Love how the men keeping their workspace clean. Now that is a good comment, people.
Clean as you go.
It's clean.
Clean as you go. What? You want? You going in the car?
Somebody said,
No, coconut milk.
Lydia Williams said that this is exciting.
It's coconut milk.
One person had not seen anything, but I think probably that person was watching the wrong channel.
Okay.
But we are here now.
That's the YouTube channel.
But keep the comments coming in, ladies and gentlemen. We are having fun. So let's go on Social Security's YouTube site, and you can make your comments there. At the end of the gentlemen, just for information, at the end of the cook-off, so as not to turn around and make it appear as if we are going to give anybody favors by handing their prepared dishes to somebody that they might like. We're going to ask that you just turn your backs to the judges, and then we'll take the plate and then we'll make the presentation to the judges so they'll know who it's coming from, but you won't know who will be receiving it. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't want it to be said that we are biased in our selection of the winner. Although at this point in time, I can safely say that you're all winners. The fact that you're here preparing a meal in celebration of Breast Cancer Month tells us you are a winner.
Mr. Moderator, can you remind them of the time?
I think what was said by the PS is that we could, yes,
so what is
we could give additional 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes. So we are looking at 3:35.
Okay.
3:35.
They have what, 20 minutes?
So 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Mrs. Day Williams says that she has been here all afternoon and not feed her yet, people. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up. Not me, said so. Mrs. Day Williams said so. Pierre says she understands that because you are doing it for the first time and you might not have done everything on time. So she had a snack before she came down. So she's quite okay. I won't tell you what Denzel said. But this is wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. We can't ask for anything more of the men, not only of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, but men in general, in terms of supporting Breast Cancer Month. This is a fantastic event, and when we go live YouTube and they see what's happening, I'm certain, and we need to do council, we need to copyright what is happening here because we are certain that other persons are going to want to try it. And we need to ensure that Ministry of Labour and Social Security holds the rights to it. So I said the legal luminaries, they are not in agreement. Because this is a first and we will continue it. So we have just about 15 minutes left, gentlemen. Just about 15 minutes left. Just about 15 minutes left. You know, when Mrs. Day Williams was asking the question about the purpose of suing Samuels, only giving instructions, I just read a comment, a live comment that said that one thing the person can say about the men is that their area is clean. But no. Suing Samuel serves, he's actually washing up.
Interesting. Very.
He's keeping his area clean, ladies and gentlemen, and that is good. He's ensuring that at least if they need to reuse any utensil, it is well washed, and that is good.
And I still didn't get the Wi-Fi, so I can't see it. I can't browse. They don't have it. This one. Mr. Moderator, I am hungry. I don't know. PS had something to eat, but I am hungry.
PS had something. Yes, PS had a small snack. We know that. Don't worry. I see something happening here with
interesting.
With one team that they are actually plating now. Wonderful. They are plating. Wonderful.
Me ask them and them say them going to use it. But what I believe is that white wine pairs well, fish, red wine.
Remember now it was said that everything that was in the box is supposed to be used. I see Jason packing up the box. And I see a number of things that were in there originally still unused, untouched. So I'm wondering if those are for the moderator.
Mr. Moderator, we are just thinking among ourselves that white wine goes well with fish and red wine goes well with chicken. We're just throwing that out. We're not telling them what to do. We're just saying that is part of the thing. And that was in the box.
I like the thinking. I like the thinking. So when some people put the wine back in the box, we have to ask the question. And for those of us who might not, and the funny thing about the wine, it is non-alcoholic, so everybody can drink it.
Not drinking on the job.
Not drink, but we're not drinking on the job. Certainly not alcohol. Van der Palmer, man, the man from St. Bessa, go on with a thing.
Oh dear. thought somebody would have used the fish.
Things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. I see fried chicken this side, plantains, there are diced vegetable, cucumber, carrot, sweet pepper happening over here. I remember seeing callaloo somewhere along the line, but I'm not seeing where the callaloo has been prepared. Mr. Phillips is doing something this end.
Yeah, man, that breast.
And time is going. They have just about 10 minutes left. Just about 12 minutes left.
He's doing that as part of a veg medley.
Just about 12 minutes left. You need something. Chief Judge Lorraine Clooney said that her stomach is turning.
Not turning.
Her stomach is turning. The moderator used the term turning.
Correct that.
Because the aroma is causing things to stir. And she's hungry. Yes. So gentlemen, where are we?
Turning. The stomach is growling. There's a difference.
Wine glasses. Oh, I see the wine is now out of the box again. Jason, that's good.
Help me here, one of you. Can you find YouTube for me that it is on?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the plates. 4 plates to win. 4. That represents 4. You know, we turn around and we do things every day in the ministry, you know. And we are secured. And we have security on board today, so we have Richard of Blacks. So tell me, sir, Blacks, what do you think of what is happening today? And who do you think will win? Sway inside. Oh, yeah, tell me. Voting about.
Team.
So you say whatever team Sway is on is going to win?
Yes, sir.
I don't think that's going to be so at all, I'm saying. But let us see what will happen. We're going to see if we can get some more comments from those who are in the virtual land. Some more comments that we see coming in. Marlon for Team Street Gourmet. I don't know why they're saying that. Good team, Pink Panthers. Jason knows how to use white wine. Come on, Jason, come on. Not my comment.
See that I have to see.
Go Team Tough Chef.
That I have to see.
Now, Ron Reese. Try save mine. Ron, what do you want you to say for them? Careful for them. Go team. These are comments coming from the virtual landscape, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha K. Food looking good team. Now, I don't know if that's based on what the cameraman has been showing, and that is wonderful, because persons out there actually are agreeing that what is happening here today, ladies and gentlemen, is something wonderful, and we should show appreciation to the band for doing so. Go Mahan. Those coming from the virtual land space, ladies and gentlemen. But Jason knows how to use the wine, man. Come on, Jason, come on. That's a comment. That's a comment coming through, ladies and gentlemen.
Just free advice. Remember, people eat with their eyes. People eat with their eyes. If it does not look good, it's not going to the mouth.
You hear that, people?
Put that out there.
coming from the Oasis on the Oxford, Lorraine Clunis. I think we have 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go. What is being prepared? The question that is being asked in the chat, what is being prepared? They were given fish and chicken, and they are to prepare enough meals to feed the 4 judges.
Multitude.
So they are, in terms of the protein, we're talking about fish and chicken. That's all they're using. They were given vegetables. They have starch in terms of rice. They have plantain. And they could have chosen additional things from the pantry. Even though they have taken some of the things, I don't see them using them. For instance, I've seen persons taking the chutney mackerel, but they haven't used it as yet. So we are going to see what's happening there. But they have 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and then we are going to see what happens.
I am smelling a barbecue sauce or a thing there. So I'm trying to find the barbecue sauce that I'm smelling. Probably Mr. Palmer. Mr. Palmer, you're using barbecue sauce there? You're using a barbecue sauce? Okay. I smell a nice barbecue aroma. It's a soy sauce. Aha. Okay. Never read the label at all. But look what you do. Oh dear, 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 dear. Interesting.
There you go, the chief judge. Interesting.
It is going to be a tight race. I'm not giving away anything, but it's going to be a tight race, Mr. Moderator.
You hear that, people? It is going to be a tight race. And if
right, Audrey?
Our chief judge...
I hope it's a tight race to the top.
You know, in fairness, Mrs. There, here we have a situation where the men of the ministry decide to give off their time and expertise in the culinary art. And certainly they will not be racing to the opposite end.
I hope not.
Yes, let us hope not. Let us.
I hope not.
Jason is hard at work. You ever said Jason is hard at work?
Not at all.
Not at all. So
No.
there you go.
Oh, you're getting in trouble with Jason now.
And
Oh
there
my
you go,
God.
Jason. There you go.
No.
But we are counting 3 minutes ago. I see one plated. One group has actually plated. That's wonderful. So we're about to have the... We're about to have...
I must say the display of teamwork is very impressive.
It's quite evident, I agree.
Yes. They know the strengths and weaknesses of each member of the team. So who can only wash pots? Swain. Wash pots.
Jason.
No, Jason pouring sparkling wine.
Jason been practicing, you know. Jason been practicing.
And we are 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go.
And Mr. Anderson, in fairness to Swain, him never only wash pot, he handed over the utensils to everybody.
There you go. He has a purpose. He has a purpose. I say, Andre Molyneux putting his thing together. Wonderful. So, gentlemen, remember that at the end of the cook-off, just plate the items, plate the food, leave it there. Leave it there. We will come and we will collect it. We will give it to the judges. They will sample.
Mrs. Williams, I don't know if you're taking notice, Mr. Anderson, just like when he's doing the budget, he makes sure that each division gets the same amount. So he has done the same thing
in terms of the wine.
wine.
I agree with you. Jason not giving anybody anything extra today.
I thought you were going to say everything is held tightly.
But this is wonderful, ladies and gentlemen,
Probably
to see
leave
the
some in
men
the bottle.
working in unison. We have about 2 minutes left, gentlemen. We have 2 minutes left. So, and we are not going to have a bowl off. There's no extra over, no super over time, no penalty. So we are counting down now. We are counting down. I hear one judge saying that, how am I going to eat all of that food? Because the food look enough, people. What I'd want a representative, from the group, just before we make we take the food. We need a representative from the group just to say exactly what it is that they prepared, so the audience can have an idea whether or not anything really goes so, first of all. The second thing is that what it is they are looking for in terms of taste, presentation, because it makes sense you tell me you're going to have sweet and sour fish, and at the end of the day you get fried fish. No, Paulie, no coaching at this late stage. No coaching at this late stage. It makes no sense you say you have plantain and it's not fried plantain. No, man, the glass in the container. So we just have a couple of minutes left. Just a couple of minutes left. The judges are, oh my God, look at what is happening here. The presentation alone, kill them people, yay! And this is Swain's group. I tell you.
Do I hear a bias there?
No, I'm not being biased. I'm just looking at what I see there. But Chief Judge, you will also make that same observation.
Interesting. And I quite like the show plates that this team has here. Chargers.
There you go.
Interesting chargers.
But we can't give them a special mark for that because not everybody have it. So those who have the regular plates, we're still going to give them the same mark. The only unfortunate thing is that so far we have only marked down one team.
Oh dear.
We have only marked down one team for not observing the rules because they didn't ask for permission to call a friend. And they called a friend, so we have one group that is suffering some loss there. But then again, I didn't check for any earpiece. Next thing, somebody have an earpiece and doing nothing on the side. Who to tell? But it's wonderful. So we are about ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep,
so
we are.
The first group that's ready, I just need to find from you exactly what it is you prepared.
You have to count down from 10. 10.
So we are counting down.
8.
We all went to basic school.
7.
All went to basic school.
6.
So now hear the count.
5.
I want to say stop, turn over the utensils. Turn over the utensils.
3.
There you go.
2.
2.
1.
Okay. Time.
Stop.
Time. And we thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. I need a representative from the group just to indicate what it is you would have prepared. So our judges will know exactly. Time, gentlemen. Time,
sir.
Time. So we are ready now. So just step aside from it. Thank you for preparing. Come on. Each of them get that plate. Yeah, each of them get that plate.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see Countryman Vando.
I tell you. Vando, go all out.
I'm making space.
Sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm making space in my belly long time. I'm hoping that somebody will have a palate cleanse for us so we can cleanse our palate after we have tasted each meal. Somebody should give us a palate cleanse.
That would be you.
Yes, Mr. Moderator.
Sorry, I'm supposed to give you
a palate cleanse.
A palate cleanse.
Yes.
Is there any white rum in the house?
Any what?
I don't know what is this palate
cleanse. I never
cleanse.
said to singe the palate. I said palate cleanse.
So you need some water.
Do you have lime juice?
I doubt very much that we have lime. Pauline,
Yes, we have lime juice.
do we have lime juice?
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on.
So
When
you're
you hear
going
what the
to-
chief judge,
Mr.
palate
Moderator.
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to get a glass
Yes, ma'am.
with water
Yes, ma'am.
and a tablespoon of lime juice, and you're going to put it at each judge's space. And so once the judge, you taste one meal, you cleanse your palate. So you put that in the mouth, you turn it over, and you swallow, and then it takes out the taste of one, and then you go to the other. and
Oh
it is
my God.
replicated.
Them have chicken and
Pauline,
white wine.
you heard all of that?
Well,
So
don't
I
think
need
that was a choice.
four glasses. Four glasses.
It was not too.
The people who pack the boxes.
I need some lime juice. Where's the lime juice? Where's the lime juice? It's not lime I want, and I want lime juice. That's how it go? Lime juice.
The juice, you can just squeeze, you can just cut the
Okay.
lime, a slice of lime, put in the water, works just as
Yes. All right. Good. So we have glasses here. But gentlemen, remember, time.
Mr. Moderator.
I'm sorry about that, Chief Judge. You have to see my...
Mr. Moderator.
Yes, ma'am.
No, man, they're sorry.
Mr. Moderator, it's time for the judges. Sorry. The palate cleanse should be on
So
the
the
table.
palate cleanse is just about ready now. And just in case you're wondering what it is these celebrity chefs are competing for. Yes, they are competing for something. Save and accept the heart of a young lady, but also they have prizes from various entities. There's cash prize, there's gift baskets.
There's gift voucher and gift baskets.
Gift voucher, gift baskets, and
Six pack
pack.
for participation.
I think the six pack is mine. I'm not sure. I think the six pack is mine.
Of course.
Okay, so
And the-
no, I know. I have the whole brewery. I have the whole brewery. I have the whole brewery. So, you need some water, Mister. All right, I need some. Okay, there you go. Here's the water. Go down there first, Pauline. So the, no, Mr. Thorpe. Oh, you have? Okay.
Have water.
All right, so the chief judge will just remind of how it is going to work. So there's the palate cleanse. Wow.
Cleanse my palate.
Wow, look at what is happening here. Things are plated, looking good, looking good.
Cleanse my palate.
Yes, sir. Huh? Why? Why? We eat, the plate comes here and we eat. You have never seen Iron Chef America? We can't stand up. I don't want the food go on my foot so fast.
Okay, so we are about ready now.
We're ready. Yes, we are.
We are ready.
We
Okay.
are.
Chief Judge Lorraine Cruz advised me that we are ready.
So we're going to do them one at a time. As on
So I can just bring anyone then.
Anyone? First one, the better.
Okay. So we're going to start, and I'm going to ask my able assistant, Miss Harrison, and my other assistant, Pauline Brown.
Sorry.
Just come beside from me, please.
Right
in
Yeah,
terms
man.
of first, second, third.
I
in
have
the
to
order,
get the
because I
names.
started writing already.
Oh. Well, I
In
would
terms
need the
of the
name. So the
name.
first one I get, I would need to know the name of that one, and then we put here. So
Mr. Had-
in
I
no
was going
special
off
order.
this list.
In no special order. We start at one, yes?
No, but we have to make sure that when we're scoring in the same order.
Okay,
On
got
our
you,
sheets.
got you.
You
Okay.
understand?
Okay. Okay.
Just give.
So,
So you have.
So we're about to start, ladies and
But you have
gentlemen.
Panther Iron Chef.
what is the name of this?
Oh,
The name of this group?
I didn't know.
This is
Let's see.
Pink Panther,
Mr.
the tantalizing
Anderson.
tasters.
Okay, so we kind of get confused.
Oh dear.
Tantalizing tasters.
Tantalizing tasters.
Tantalizing taste?
Tasters.
Okay, tasters.
Who is from the group telling us what we...
So I need somebody from the group just to say exactly what is it you
What is it
prepared.
that
I
we're
think this
having?
is
So-
Vanda Palmer's group. So Vanda, can you come and tell the
Presentation.
judges exactly what you prepared?
Presentation. All right. So, tantalizing
Come inside.
Presentation.
So they can see your face and see your honesty.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So what is it that we're having now, Mr. Palmer?
I'm nervous. So, my team. Oh, turn the camera. Oh. So, okay. My team prepared roasted chicken breast in a coconut sauce, and we did mashed potatoes and fried plantain with vegetables, lettuce, strips of carrot, and a slice of tomato. We serve with some white wine.
Turn off the mic.
Thank you. So tantalize. Madam Clooney, we just have what? A minute to taste? Just a minute to taste. Did you say stuffed breast?
Stuff with callaloo and okra.
When you say that stuff, oh, you're right. I think you said tough.
So the judges are. So the judges are going through their motion, their tasting. It's a coconut sauce. Remember, you're going to get. For the aware of the role Mr. Thor plays at the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the entity that is charged with the responsibility of ensuring that sporting activities happen. And all there was an as it relates to support at home. I understand that somebody from Mr. was saying that the game, but of course, Thorpe is not in any to that request. No request happening where that is concerned. As the Chief Judge, Lorraine Clooney, she has done her first bit of tasting. There's a cover. Where's the cover? Where's the cover? Where's the cover? Because they're going to come up for it. Give me the cover. No. And Chief Judge is cleansing her palate. That's it. Sit there. If I took which one are you looking for? You want the team? So we are ready again. Alright, we are just going to remove the plate from. So we are just write the names on them so they know who's them going to pen. Which one is there? Where the covers? Where the covers?
What cover?
So we are going to bring the next team now, which is the other Pink Panther. Now we are going to bring the
Pink Panther
Iron Chef. Iron Chef. So here we have Iron Chef. Pauline, oh Miss Grant, you helping me. Can you just take up one of those for me, please? So the Iron Chef, they are now going to be, and I need somebody from the group just to indicate what it is they would have prepared. Anybody, just anybody. Iron Chef now. So group number 2 is going to be one. So we are about ready now. So Marlon Mahan is going to explain exactly what it is that his team prepared before the tasting happens. Mr. Cameraman, you're working with me. So we have Iron Chefs now. So we have Marlon Mahan, and he's going to explain exactly what it is his team prepared.
Well, we know the importance of eating healthy to fight cancer. So we prepared some lovely fish for you. We had fried and braised snapper fillet. So we ensure that we use a lot of greens. Fried. We fried and braised the fish fillet. Right? After we braised the fish fillet, we actually reduced it into a coconut sauce. So you have 2 choices of meats. You have fried fish, and we coated it with callaloo, cucumber, carrots. We also give you a side. You have plantain. We have some string bean. We have cucumber as well. We gave you a little carbohydrate. Here's some rice. And we reduced one of the fish in coconut sauce. So I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
We are serving it with red wine, but that's what we got. We know that white wine is the wine for fish.
Thank you, Mr. Judges, you have had it.
Very interesting.
So we move from interesting to very interesting. Thank you for that, Chief Judge.
The creativity of 2 styles of fish was interesting.
Did we have any dinner knives, Miss Pauline? Can we have some? Okay. Nastasia and Reed, where is she? Nas?
Iron Chef, sir.
Mr. Mahan.
Is it Marlon?
Question.
For the coconut reduction sauce that you have here,
Yes.
it's the same snapper you use for the sauce?
Yes, we use the same snapper.
Same snapper. All right. Interesting. Thank you.
So we're back to interesting. I think when they thought of doing this event, it was deliberate on the part of the organizers to get Lorraine Clooney to come and say what is happening here. Because it left up to those of us who are not persons who are able to distinguish taste. Because some of us just eat food, you know, we just eat the food. You just eat the food. But I see Chief Judge, she's enjoying herself. Yes, Mr. Thorpe, you'll have more, you know, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to take off everything one time. Okay, boss.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, we are clearly labeling everything. We are clearly labeling everything. Everything is going to be labeled so you'll have it, because I think Chief Judge did indicate that to me as well.
All right, so let me cleanse my palate.
So in terms of the prizes, that we mentioned that they are participating in this cook-off. But the question that was asked was, what are they competing for? After spending just over an hour preparing the sumptuous meals, we need to know exactly what it is they are vying for.
Next
I think we are about ready for the third tasting.
We're going converse, man. We're going converse. What I realize is that we still have a little way to go.
So we're ready.
What I realize, face, is
Miss
that we have
Grant,
a little way to go.
you can't be reading the judge's face. No. Yes. Without tasting. The judges will tell you.
Next up.
So next up would be group 3. Group 3 is no, not 3. Group 2. That's group 2. Sorry, group 2. Street Gourmet. They are up next. Street Gourmet.
Sit there for me, please.
Yes. You know, when the question was asked earlier on of the judge, what guarantees there are, one chef, senior chef,
thank you, man,
just indicated that it's a pity that they have cooked the meal and they have not tasted it. But then that is their fault, because what you need to do is leave a little what they call bambai. Now, if you didn't leave a little bambai, we can't help you with that. But in terms of the prizes, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to continue to express our appreciation to the entities who would have provided the ingredients.
Who is the spokesperson for the... Andre.
Here's Andre Molyneux. He will say exactly what it is that he prepared. His team prepared.
Okay, so this is a salmon. Country style is cooked down with okra. And we have a side order of potato and pumpkin salad. We also have some vegetables and some lovely fried plantains. Bon appetit.
And it's served with?
Oh, and it's served with non-alcoholic beverage because this is a brunch and you may need to go back to work.
I think my contract says my time at work ends at 4, so anything after 4 o'clock is good for me. But that is good. Thank you for that. Chief Judges going through her motion there. But we continue to express our thanks and appreciation to the sponsors, Grace Kennedy Limited, Carl's Manufacturing, and the Separate Group for providing the ingredients, most of what they would have used to prepare for this cook-off. We also want to thank the chefs. We want to thank the media. Everybody is here today participating. Importantly, for the judges, for not the risk that they are taking, but the fact that they are here to assist the process as we celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In terms of what these gentlemen would have been preparing the meal for, what they hope to achieve, the first place team, they'll get gift certificates from Totally Mail. It's valued at $5,000. There's a gift basket from Seprod, certificate of appreciation. The second place team will get a gift certificate from Totally Mail to the value of $2,500. They too will receive a gift certificate from Seprod and a certificate of appreciation. The third place team will get a gift basket from Grace Kennedy and a certificate of participation. And the fourth place team will get a 6-pack variety of Red Stripe, Heineken, Guinness, and Dragon, which they will donate to the moderator. And they'll also receive a certificate of appreciation. Now remember, there's also going to be a raffle. And that raffle, for the raffle would be a certificate from the Jamaica Cancer Society for a free mammogram. So if a male should win that prize, it simply means that he'll have to put it in the hands of the insignificant other.
Yes. So this is Top Chef, no? So we have tantalizing.
You know, as males, sometimes we are marginalized and discriminated against, you know. Here it is, I'm being corrected to say that the prize for the certificate from Jamaica Cancer Society is only going to females. Now what about us males? We have significant others who might not be here, so it should be generally for the staff.
So we have the other.
Mr. Palmer said his breast is not big enough. I can understand that, sir. Chief Judge is doing her palate cleanse. Yes.
Ready for the other one.
And she's ready for the final one now. Miss Grant? Miss Grant? Miss Grant? You're giving us some assistance. Thank you, please. I see you taking pictures of and photographs. Yes. So the final team, Group 4. And I need a representative to come and indicate exactly what was prepared. So can I get a representative, Mr. Phillips? I need a representative. What was prepared?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Interesting. Listen to me, Audrey.
So
no, you can't do that.
So we have Kenada Phillips from the We have Canada Phillips from the
Thank you, ma'am.
group, the MLSS.
Okay.
Because Swain was busy. Yes.
Scotty, wait on me. And
So Canada Phillips would indicate exactly what it is his team prepared. We're just awaiting the chief judge here for a minute.
I am at a meeting still. Just, okay.
PS, have you done your palate cleanse? She did her palate cleanse, and Mrs. Dare Williams? You did, and I see Mrs. Dare Williams jumping at the bit, ready to go. All right, here we go now. So Canada,
Yes, sir. Tell us what.
Canada will explain exactly what was prepared by his team.
Good day, gentle judges. In front of you, you have a...
Not hearing you at all.
Can you hear me now? That's great. In front of you, you have a partially protein dish plate and protein-filled dish. So you have a sardine rundown with some...
Sardine rundown,
Yes.
okay.
With some medley in the corned beef, and then we have a little sauteed mackerel, and then we have the sauteed barbecue chicken breast with vegetables, and on the side we have some callaloo medley, topped off with a slice of plantain and rice.
You know, it was also said that they should go to the pantry, take up additional things that they think could enhance their presentation, and it is clear that this team did so. So while they have done the fish, they have also taken on the mackerel and the sardine. And yes, I see the judges going through their motions. And this is served with?
It is served with a nice tall glass of cherry juice.
Cherry juice. So I have a bottle of wine on that side to drink. Where is it? It's my bottle of wine. Thank you. So the judges are going through. So just a reminder what they are competing for. The main prize. The first place will get a gift certificate from Totally Bail, valued at $5,000. The second place team, a gift certificate from Totally Bail, valued at $2,500. The third place team, a gift basket from Grace Kennedy. And the fourth place team, a six-pack variety, which includes Red Stripe, Heineken, Guinness, and Dragon, which they have agreed they will donate to the moderator. So the judges are scoring, they are tallying. The chefs have also cleaned up their spaces, wonderful. So we can't say that they would have done things and left it in a manner that...
Okay, yes, somebody can remove this for me, thanks.
So the chief judge, okay,
Okay.
and she's going to do her palate cleanse. Okay. I'm going to try that palate cleanse, but then you have to do it. You have to do it when you are eating more than one thing.
More than one, of course, yes,
okay.
definitely.
In my household, in Augusta, that's one thing we have. Sorry.
Appreciation.
Probably I need to go to.
I need to get an appreciation of what is it that you're eating.
I appreciate you telling me that, Madam Chief Judge. So I'll come to the Oasis on the Oxford,
please.
and you will work that through for me. Correct?
Absolutely.
There you go. So the judges are going through their deliberation.
They're supposed to put them there. You must sit on your hand here. though I'm fully vaccinated, I put on my mask. But you can see what me do right here. So. This is the last one. No, you have to fix your face.
We should know the winner.
Really?
The prizes are also out.
No.
The prizes are out, so
You're sitting always a blower.
they know exactly what it is they are competing for.
Oh, I thought you were writing it on this report. Okay.
Again, we want to say thanks to those in the virtual space on YouTube, the Ministry of Labor's YouTube channel. And I'm going to read a few more comments for you. Camille Harris said, top chef, come through. Shireen Webley says, looks scrumptious. Harriet Clark says, so much coconut sauce. She's loving it. Now this person, Sophia Pierce said, watch me some thought face. Fancy ad man. Chefing. Okay, go Chef Kenny.
Okay.
Shara Coombs. Sardine rundown, go team. So we know that at least there's somebody there who appreciates the variety. Other comments? Really good. Really proud of MLSS Pink Panther. I am wishing I was a judge right now. And I don't think the job well done was for the judges, but job well done for the men who would have prepared the meal. So those are some of the comments. Go Andre, I'm not sure which one of the Andre. Oh, this is Andre Mildew because it's coming from Tamar. So Andre Mildew, you have support from Tamar. Shara says that she's proud of the Pink Panthers. Congrats MLSS men. You all did a good job. And I really say ditto to that because here they are showing off their culinary skills. And for those who are in the audience, I'm going to ask you, please, just show your appreciation for the work done by the men of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security.
And this again, 20.
Thank you.
For what? Look at that.
The paparazzis are here. They are having fun. I just see if I can get a comment from the judges.
I don't want to influence your thinking. Good. So give me. Yes, those two are the challenges. Yes. I must say PS jacket. All right. So can everybody give me their scores? I just do a tally. Thank you.
So it sounds like we are about ready to announce the winner. We're about ready to announce the winner, and it would appear as if
So I will.
Chief Judge Lorraine Clunis is going to come and make the announcement. So,
Just tally it for me.
so gentlemen, may I ask that you just go back in your respective area.
Just tally them and just give me the thing there.
Just go back into your respective areas while we allow the Chief Judge to make the announcement. We want to thank you for your participation, and we can assure you that put into the work today has not gone unnoticed. The comments from the chat room indicated that. The support that you would have received from the staff members who are here also confirmed that. So our Chief Judge is about ready to make our announcement. So Chief Judge, when you are ready, just let me know.
One moment.
I think there's final tallying happening here. It is agreed. We should have it certified.
Have an auditor.
Independent auditors are here as well. But we really want to appreciate the effort put out by the men today.
Yes, absolutely.
You can't say that at least for Breast Cancer Month 2021. the men did not come to the fore. I see the paparazzi is here having a field day. The final tally is taking place, gentlemen, so don't get nervous. It will come, the information will come. Don't get nervous.
Okay. Done? Give me this.
The chief judge is about. And so may I ask you to listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen. The chief judge is about to make her announcement. And while the teams are in their respective areas, the chief judge will make her comments on her final, on her meaning the comment, the results based on the deliberation of all the judges. And we want to thank the judges who have participated, the permanent secretary, Mrs. Colette Roberts-Risden, Mrs. Audrey Williams, and our chief judge, Mrs. Lorraine Clunis. Over to you, Mrs. Clunis.
Well, good evening again, everybody. The task of judging food is a very serious one and tough one. We all have our biases. We all see people who we like or who we know. And so, depends on how they articulate one, and their dexterity in the kitchen lends itself to interesting remarks. One thing is for sure is that the judges must come to a decision. That is for sure. And the fact that 4 of us are here, I can promise you the 4 of us came to different decisions. At the end of the day, the scores were tallied. I will not tell you what the scores are, but what I'll do is that I'll congratulate. We all will congratulate all of you guys. You did fabulous in the kitchen. And the aroma, my friend said the fragrance of the kitchen was good. The aroma out of the kitchen really did well. It also tells me that any lady have in their yard, them have a good man. Okay. And so the task is mine now to tell you without further ado who from number 4. All right, I'll start with top chefs. I'm starting in that order. Top chef. The presentation was interesting. I think what for us is the fact that a lot of time was spent, and I'm going to tell you now that I can be brutally frank. It is all in fun, but I still have to be brutally frank. When you're in the kitchen, you have to assign jobs, assign duty. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. So you don't spend a lot of time spinning around. So the time there was, to say the least, in our estimation, not spent productively. But at the end of the day, you did well. As I said, I will not tell you what your end score was, but you did well. And the fact that this competition has gifts for everybody, you will in fact get a gift. Okay. You can always laugh. Street gourmet presentation. The presentation was not remarkable, but the presentation was good. And you have to listen to my choice of words. The presentations were good. As a matter of fact, all the presentations were good. So, give me a clap. The creativity was also imaginative. And it shows that with little or nothing, you can make something. All right, so that is for street gourmet. Iron chefs, where are they? Iron chefs over, oh, with that lawyer. Well, Mr. Lawyer, you did very well. Your team did very well. As a matter of fact, you came second, and we'll just do the second and the first. We'll not do in the third and the fourth. You came second in the whole scheme of things. And that second, I had my doubts about that rice. I'm going to be honest with you. We all had our doubts about the rice. Because we said the rice isn't ready yet. Not going to cook for the day. And we figured that you would turn the rice into fried rice. But well, you did not turn the rice into fried rice. And it took a lot of courage and imagination for you not to do that. All in all, you came second in the scheme of things. And that is an achievement. And so, drum roll. Drum roll. Not the kitchen. Tantalizing tasters. That was unanimous.
Tantalizing tasters.
Judges, fellow judges, am I saying it correctly, Madam Pierce? Yes, that is correct. It is unanimous that the tantalizing taster did awesome in the kitchen. The chicken a little dry. The chicken was dry. It tastes good, but it is too dry. And I looked at it and I said, the chicken here dry out too much. But at the end of the day, you just have to learn from it. I'm hoping probably next year, God's willing, you can take a little lesson so the thing come out, you know, in a particular way. Congratulations. The presentation was good. Creativity, good. The taste, as I say, good. And so, this is why you came out on top. Congratulations, tantalizing. It was really a tantalizing taste. Thank you. I'm going to leave this with you. Yes. Everybody gets a prize, yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Tantalizing tasters.
Tantalizing tasters.
Tantalizing tasters. Them, clap them, people. The winners of the first cook-off.
Yes.
Or the Pink Panther.
Yes.
Second place went to...
Second place is Iron Chef.
Iron Chef. Top Chef.
And I will not talk about the third and the fourth.
Iron Chef.
We'll leave that. We'll say everybody. So, Tantalizing, who's the first one?
So, Tantalizing is first.
Number one is Tantalizing. And we'll ask the Permanent Secretary to make the presentations, all presentations. Madam Pierce.
Oh, my. Thank you for that, ma'am. In fact, I'm going to make a change here.
Oh dear.
Yes, I'm going to make a small change. Yes, Madam Permanent Secretary. Huh? Madam Permanent Secretary, you'll make the presentation for the first place team. And that is Tantalizing Tasters.
Tantalizing Tasters, we need your attention.
What is important here is the whole matter of preparation. And if you recall, boiling water was a process.
Tantalizing everybody in the team.
So process by boiling the water, setting the water.
Congrats.
So led by Vanda Palmer.
You can't hold Vanda now at all.
So they will receive a gift certificate from Totally Mail, valid at $5,000.
Jesus have mercy.
Valid at $5,000.
Oh dear.
Don't talk so. Don't talk so.
Something break off it. I'm not sure what it is.
So Zaire. Yeah, man, all four of you must be in the picture. All four of you must be there.
Don't block the shot, the cameraman says.
No. Jason.
Look at, excuse me, look at the camera. Turn around.
Turn around. So they're receiving a gift certificate valid at $5,000 from Totally
I
Mail.
don't want anybody to see this. I'll leave this with
A
you.
gift basket from Seprod, and certificates of appreciation. So clap them, tantalizing tasters. The permanent secretary, Scarlett Roberts-Risen, is making a presentation. And despite what the chief judge would have said, I'm going to ask the permanent secretary, Denzel Thorpe, to come and make the second prize presentation. Denzel Thorpe. Is Denzel still here? You sure that Denzel is here? Only things I bring Denzel just to make him eat food. No, man, we're going to work him, man. So Denzel Thorpe, we are dealing with the permanent secretaries here now. And he'll make the second place presentation. So may I ask, is it Iron Chef or Top Chef? Second place went to? Second place. So may I ask Iron Chef, that team, to come forward? Iron Chef with senior counsel. Second place, Iron Chef. Second place, and they're receiving a gift certificate from Totally Bail, valued at $2,500. Gift baskets from Seprod, and certificates of appreciation. So Iron Chef, our second place team. Smile for the cameras. Smile for the cameras. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. And the third place team, Street Gourmet. Clap them, people, clap them. Street Gourmet. And I'm going to ask our chief judge to come and make the presentation to the third place team. I've given my permanent secretary a rest. So I'm going to ask my chief judge, Mrs. Clunis, to come and make the presentation to Street Gourmet. They finished third, ladies and gentlemen. Smile for the camera, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. Yes, smile for the camera. Yes. Third place winners. And those in the virtual space, I know that I can hear the applause coming through. You would have also appreciated the effort put in by these top-class chefs. They are top-class chefs, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of them didn't go to the culinary school, but they are able to help themselves. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And our fourth place team, Top Chef. So can I represent from Top Chef? And for that, I'm going to ask our other judge, Mrs. Audrey Dare Williams, to come and make the presentation. And after the presentations have been made, I'm going to ask the permanent secretary, Mrs. Scarlett Roberts-Risen, to say a few words. So, Mrs. Dare Williams, it's up to you to make the presentation to Top Chef, our fourth place team. And they're receiving a 6-pack of variety Heineken, Guinness, Dragon, and certificates of appreciation. And just leave. You can't give it to them, but remember to just leave the liquor because I'm going to collect it after us. Yeah. So each person will get a 6-pack. Fourth place team, ladies and gentlemen, Top Chef. CTD Audrey there, Williams making a presentation. And the fourth, no, gentlemen, just stand there, stand there, stand there, stand there. Because we have a surprise for you. We have a surprise for you. Our chief judge would like to say something here.
Thank you, gentlemen. The fact that you came forth meant, because I'm inviting you for lunch. At the Oasis on the Oxford, you are invited for lunch on Friday. Friday is usually the day when we do a sweet and sour pigtail, we do ackee and saltfish, jerks, shrimp curry, all of that. So you're invited for lunch on Friday, 11 Oxford Road, the Oasis on the Oxford.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So you see, if we look at things in context, take things in context, it's not a matter of where you finish, it's a matter of what you get. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm going to, before I end, I'm going to ask the Permanent Secretary. Before I ask the Permanent Secretary to come forward, we are going to have the raffle for the, gift certificate from Jamaica Cancer Society, and I understand that the Permanent Secretary is going to draw that winning ticket or name, or I don't know what it is. And after she does that, then she will give the closing remarks for us. So the Permanent Secretary is coming to do the And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to Mrs. Lorraine, who has to leave. She's our chief judge, and the spur of the moment when she offered meals to the young men, and she said that she'll be back here next year to make things even greater. She'll give us some advice as to what we can do. And as a matter of fact, she's going to teach them how to cook. So we're just awaiting the Permanent Secretary to come and make the draw for the winner of the gift certificate for the free mammogram from the Jamaica Cancer Society. The Permanent Secretary is tied up. She's engaged just now, so I'm going to ask Denzel Thorpe. Denzel, come here. Denzel, come and do this for us. It is good that we have at times, spur of the moment. So Denzel, I'm going to ask you to do the draw. And probably it is fitting that a man should do the draw for the prize. We're talking about the free mammogram at the Jamaica Cancer Society, and that is the main prize. We are going to ask Miss Reed, Nastasia and Reed, to just go and check to see whether or not what Mr. Thorpe has drawn is the correct voucher, name. It's appropriate for whatever is done. It's valid. It looks valid. Not anything that you have taken from his pocket. Okay, thank you very much for that. So, Mr. Thorpe, can you announce the winner for us, please?
The name of the winner is Joan McLean from Support Services. 10? Oh, so that's 1.
In fact, I understand it's all of 10. So we're going to have 10 winners here now. Free mammogram from the Jamaica Cancer Society. We're ensuring that it is a valid entry.
All right, so this winner is Lisa Edwards from Public Assistance.
Lisa Edwards from Public Assistance. Shaking up the box.
Come BJLC, come check that one. I get her back her money? Oh, this person was born 1993, so have to be 40 and over. So this one, free. Them pay for the ticket? Oh, okay. So I just disqualified. I think you have to give back the money. Come be Chelsea. Carlene Williams from the St. Catherine office.
Congratulations, Carlene Williams from the St. Catherine office, and thank you very much, Denzel, for going through the motion for us, for standing in for our permanent secretary. I think we have about 7 more draws to do, so the permanent secretary will do all of those 7. Yes. No PS, it's only for persons persons 40 years and over.
Opal Simpson Francis, Public Assistant, SSA 1 Acting.
Opal Simpson.
Melisha Miller, Public Assistant, Social Service Administrator.
I know you're not street yet, you know.
Sorry, she's disqualified. She's not over 40.
Melissa was born in 1997.
My age. This person is too young. That's not 40. Okay, Primrose Thomas. Data entry clerk, MIS.
Primrose Thomas.
Carrie-Ann Harry, data entry clerk. One more. Wow. Remember, this was for persons 40 and over. Charmaine White McFarlane, Parish Manager, St. Mary.
There you go. Sit. So that's St. Mary.
Kelleen Roden, Administrator, St. Mary. Is it?
That's St. Mary again, yes.
Oh, I don't.
And the final one goes to
Sandra Powell James, Office Attendant, St. Anne Local Office.
There you go. So we have one more to go.
That's all left the box. Joan Scott Pinnock, St. Catherine Parish Office.
And there you have your 10 winners. So in closing, the PS will have the final word.
Let me thank everybody for coming, and all the persons watching online. Thank you for watching. Let me thank our Chief Judge, Denzel, who is no stranger, part of the family, Mrs. Dare Williams, the judges. But I think the biggest thanks needs to go to the Pink Panthers. Give them a round of applause. I do not need any Pepto-Bismol, which is good. It means that even though there are winners and some who didn't come first, notice I didn't say losers, even though there are some who didn't come first, all the dishes were tasty. And I wanted to speak a little bit about the dishes, if you will permit me. You know, our team here that wasn't first or second, I don't remember the team name. What is the name? Top Chef. Top Chef was so interesting, but you were all over the place, Top Chef. You had sardine, you had mackerel, you had corned beef, and you had chicken. You had so many things that I think that was your downfall. You had too many things on the plate. But all in all, the corned beef, interestingly, I tasted it and it had a different flavor. So I found that very interesting and I must commend you for that. Your corned beef was very interesting and I've never heard of sardine rundown. Now, our next team with Andre, where the team members gone? Marlon and Andre. You know, Andre, I know you're still sweating. I don't understand. You haven't turned off the stove. The fish was actually quite interesting. You know, unfortunately, the other two teams had a little more interesting flavor than yours. But it reminds me of when I go to the Pegasus for, you know, dinner and the Pegasus serves. The fish wasn't overdone, which is good. It wasn't underdone. I actually thought it was going to be underdone when I saw it initially. It wasn't overdone. It was rightly done. And as I said, it reminds me of when I go to the Pegasus. You just needed a little bit more flavor. All right? But it was a very good effort. Clap them. For the team led by Mr. Mahan and our good lawyer. And I noticed that, I don't know if you noticed, remind me of your name, your main chef? Akil. I don't think persons realize that Akil was the main chef. Akil was the one giving instructions. Yes, Akil was given instructions. I noticed Akil told them how to peel the cucumber so that when you slice it, you get a nice slice. And I saw Akil giving them instructions. And Akil is talking, and all three of them are looking at Akil like, okay, tell us what next to do. What next? What next? What next? So I definitely saw teamwork over there. And to be quite honest, I enjoyed your curry fish. And the other fish had a nice crust to it. I don't think some of the other judges realized, but it had a very nice crust. And the coconut fish was actually a very good, the taste was very good. All right? Oh, Akil had the staff meeting, I'm told, before they started. Now, Vanda's team, I tell you, at times I was wondering what Vanda team was doing. Believe you me. Because I was like, you know, I come over and I'm asking Vanda, what you doing? And Vanda is not letting out a word. I don't know if you thought I was going to give off some of your secrets to another team. But your team prepared the sauce that you did for the chicken, a little salt, to be honest. For me, I have high blood pressure. But the taste was really, really good. 2 minutes less cooking the chicken and it would have been perfect. But the sauce and the medley with the chicken was very creative. Sometimes I was wondering if they planned that before, you know. Vanda, you're in PR, you know. You're sure you didn't get the menu before? I mean, the ingredients before? Presentation was good. All the teams' presentation was good. Let me say that. But overall, the taste of this team, Iron Chef, is this Iron Chef, right? It's Iron Chef, right? Tantalizing. Boy, I can't get used to the names. By next year, I'll get used to the names. Was very good, and I think all our men need to be commended. Jason, now I know I can tell everybody you can boil more than water. When it started and Jason put on the pot with water, I say, yes, confirmation, Jason can boil water. But I saw Jason peeling carrots, right? I saw everybody chipping in. I didn't know what this team here was doing. Many times I saw them just standing around, and I was not going to cook right now, you know. But everybody did very well, and I think we must commend ourselves, and this must be part of our annual calendar. But I think, but most of all, I have to commend Nastasian. If it was not for Nastasian, it would not have happened. When Nastasian came to me last week, Thursday I believe it was, I said, Nas, how are we going to do this? With COVID, we need sinks. We need hand wash. And Nas said, yes, PS, I'll get it. And on Monday I said, well, you have these party rental people that rent, like, you know, when you go to parties and they have the hand wash stations. Maybe we can use that. And then last night when I was leaving, they were setting up here. We have water, running sinks, running water, sinks, wastewater. I was just totally floored. So Nas, you outdid yourself, and I don't say Nastasian's prize, but Nas, you need a prize, right? We don't have a totally female. Do we have a totally female? Yes, Nas needs to get a prize. Nas, Vanda, you need to tell me, and so I can approve it for Nas, because Nas really, really deserves it. So thank you, everybody, camera man, and everybody else who participated, who made it possible, everybody who joined us online streaming. I hope everybody had a good time, and let's remember, we're doing this in recognition of Breast Cancer Month. Yes, the breast is best. We know that, right? And because it is best, we need to protect it, all right? So we know breast cancer affects mainly women, but breast cancer also affects men. It may be 99% women, but there are few men who are affected by breast cancer. So women, make sure you do your mammogram. Self-examination is important. Any lumps. And, you know, we can get some help with the examination, but just make sure whatever is found, that you don't take it for granted, that you get it checked out. All right? So thank you, everybody, and have a good weekend. And let's see you same place next year. All right? Thank you. Sylvester, my apology. How could I not remember to thank you? Thank you very much, Sylvester.